You can do whatever you want to me, say whatever you want, but I think when you give aid and comfort to people who hate you and are determined to, it's not too much different than what Van Jones does to me. When they normalize hatred or can compartmentalize hatred, then and can the same cat who said what he said about George Bush can't be this guy. And when he says what he said about Democrats want you to kill your babies, abort your babies, all right, well, okay, do Republicans want those babies that they didn't get aborted in cages? Once those babies are here, do they have an obligation to feed them or to educate them, or to not let them be slain by assault rifles? Right, right. That's it. So it is. My thing is not whether you're a Republican or Democrat. They are immoral. The things that they are allowing to go on are immoral. They're immoral, and you can't. And if I defy you to tell me about how kids are being aborted, but you ain't saying nothing about them kids being in cages. You ain't said nothing about them kids being slain in the streets by by assault rifles. So, or the police. And I listen. I know you're a talented man, and I know you have your mental problems. But at least one of the voices in your head should speak sense to you.
Mm.
At least one. At least somebody. Your many multiple personalities should speak sense to you. Yeah, I am. Hello. Did somebody say hello?
What's wrong?
Somebody keeps saying DL. Are you there? Is
Did he disconnect?
yeah, yeah.
He
Right.
disconnected.
No, he's there. Somebody should sit there.
He said that was Kanye.
That's crazy. So that is the question we're asking. We're going to the phones. All right, we're taking another call. So the question that we're asking is, Kanye West claims he will one day be U.S. Kanye's not interested in anything but the things he's interested in. Like any dude who doesn't read and claims to be a genius and isn't interested in things is either lazy or dumb. Because you can know anything you want to. You're a wealthy man, you're a traveled man, you can know anything you want to. And when you just blurt out these talking points that come from somebody else, and I know that you think, because basically everything Trump is, you are, but except the one thing you're not is a white billionaire. That's you. You forget. You have been off your meds so long. You actually believe they fuck with you like that, and they don't. All right. So the question that we're gonna ask: do you think that Kanye West? He says he'll be president one day. You think that he has a shot? 877-242-2426. We're getting to your calls right now. Here is Bonfire on the DL Hughley Show.
At least one of their wives is doing something, though.
Well, you're going to hear that on the note from the GED section. That's a great one. Why waste that on me?
Present me with
Right. Right. That was Ashante Happy. Now, the question that we're asking, ladies and gentlemen, Kanye West says that one day he'll be president with the current loon in office. Do you think he has a shot? We're going to the phones. I really think, like even it doesn't make sense. Like when he says stuff like, when he says, if you don't vote for Trump because he's racist, that's racism. No, if you tell me, if I vote for somebody in spite of their racism, that's racist to me. That's dumb.
Right.
Like he said, I like Obama. I like Chick-fil-A. You're a nut job.
Well, not only that, when he's always spouting off his opinions about something, and then he says, "Oh, I haven't read about that yet. Haven't researched that yet. So let me research and I'll get back to you." Why not just shut up until you do your homework?
I'm telling you, any dude that has had liposuction and then got addicted to painkillers because of that, I don't have use for. Just grow your middies and like everybody else and move on.
Grow your what?
Your middies, man titties, like everybody else and move on. Yeah. You know all them dumbass shirts you make a big one with a midi with a midi little section.
Right, with them Croc shoes.
Yeah, man. People think genius just because you say off the wall stuff. If you do things that hurt your people and make white people put an asterisk next to slavery. You a coon and nothing else. I don't care what you say to me. I really don't. You a coon who makes great music.
Yeah. But I hate how he plays this, though. You know what I mean? Like, if you think about it, remember when he went completely off the deep end, and then he went back to Chicago, and he was like, you know what? I'm out of the sunken place, and he was looking for sympathy, and we kind of rallied behind him.
Now wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's right. We love teasers.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put that as the break, and then I'll give you a tease. So we're what were you saying, Shannon?
No, I was saying that I think he's played us. Like all of the stuff that he said, that he went off the deep end. Then he went to Chicago and he's like, yeah, I'm back home. I'm out of the sunken place. And we began to rally around him because we really started thinking about, well, maybe he does have this mental issue, you know, and his mom and all of that. He's just as crazy as we thought he was.
I know the taint of shoe bootiness when I smell it.
Shoe
bootiness, I know. I remember I told a joke about Kim, and he called. I said nobody is. And I gotta respect her hustle because she really. She's doing stuff that's positive. I can't. Really, I can't really knock her hustle. I think she's. Who'd have thought she's more woke than him?
Exactly.
But
wow.
I just Taylor Swift is more woke than him.
Yeah.
So it's just
understanding how he goes from one extreme to the other.
He does.
Bush doesn't care about black people. Now all of a sudden, Trump is the greatest.
Now,
what?
Bush doesn't care about black people, but compared to Trump.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. If he was woke enough to see that, what in the world happened to him?
I don't know.
He matured differently. Like, some people as a kid get better as an adult, and some people's views just happen to change once they get more experiences. It looked like something happened.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say you don't have the answers, Sway.
No,
you don't have it. All right, so the question we're asking Kanye West says one day he'll be U.S. president with the current character in the White House. Are Kanye's aspirations outlandish, or does he have a shot? That is the question that we're asking. 877-242-2426. Get into your calls. Got Chris Brown, Johnny Gilmore. Your calls in about 10 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show. Let me give you that. So you need 306, right?